If you've been thinking about it all day, please let us, ship it to you. We're shipping to you for free. And don't wait. This is one of the last show. There's only one more airing after this. I would not be without mine. We lost the power the other day. I'll tell you more about that. But the bottom line is, you today have the most incredible value that we have ever had. And you have two options in FlexPay. You have your regular FlexPay payment, and that is right, $76 on the unit that comes with the solar panel. If you have the HSN card, you have your VIP financing. It is only $31.66 per month to get this home. It is not layaway. We immediately ship it to your home. By the way, if you don't have the card, we can pop up some information on the screen. But when you're going for the huge model that is a customer pick with a solar panel, you are saving $460. I like when I can save more money than I'm spending. And Mr. Justin Hyatt is going to be joining me today, who is our amazing electronics expert. I'm sorry, there's just so much to say, and I love it. I would never be without mine. Saved me the other day when the power went out. It is, and when you can buy this for $76, I mean, you can't buy a pair of shoes for that. I mean, it's like, and this is peace of mind.
What can you get at the grocery store? You feel like, I feel like I saved money today. Yeah. Never, right?
Yeah.
It is amazing that, yes, it's 3 years since we've had a River TS, 6th anniversary of EcoFlow here on HSN. And just in those 6 years, how the evolution of power stations and EcoFlow. EcoFlow, obviously you've done your history research on EcoFlow.
I love it. Yeah.
Originally started as doing drone batteries. The guy who had originated EcoFlow, trying to figure out how can we make drone batteries more efficient? How can we fly a piece of electronic for longer and faster? Well, then took that battery technology, was like, well, why don't we make them bigger, not smaller, bigger and more powerful? And that same engineer is the one who created EcoFlow. And so 6 years later, here on HSN, we are now offering what is not just customer pick, but the most affordable and most portable power station that we've ever offered, that River 2 Max. It's going to power 80% of your home appliances. Yes, that's including your large full-size refrigerator.
Right.
We've got a Curtis Stone induction burner, which we're going to show you.
Nice.
We've got a portable ace unit that we're going to show you. This is all about the idea of feeling ready and prepared for anything. We often say, yes, emergencies are going to come. Well, we get that idea.
Right.
But when you invest in EcoFlow, it's not just for that emergency. It's for all the fun stuff and in between.
Boating, camping.
We had, do you know Darren who sets up here?
Yes.
He borrowed one. He put a bunch of lights on his boat. Get creative. Think about how you can use it, because you are going to use it. And that's the beauty of this. It's not something that's going to sit and wait. No, you are going to be thinking and sitting and waiting and saying, how are we going to use it? What are we going to do? We're going to go camping. We're going to have fun with it. That is what you're going to love about this one.
And then you never have to worry.
And then you never have to worry again.
And by the way, 5-year warranty also, which is a really, really big deal.
Huge. Yeah. And so why do we have a 5-year warranty on it? Well, here's the thing. This is cutting edge, leading technology. This is not technology of old. This is technology of now. So you can see 12-month warranty on the solar panel, but 5-year warranty on the power station itself. Yeah. When you look at electronics, period, across the board, and any type of electronic, they give you maybe a 2-year warranty, 3-year warranty at most, 5-year warranty on this one. And here's why. When I say this is that new technology, inside of here is what we call an LFP battery. It's the same type of battery that you'll find in a Tesla vehicle, right? So why is that so amazing? It charges faster, it's lighter weight, it lasts longer, and it's more affordable. Those are 4 things. When you put them all together, you think, wow, okay, yeah, that's amazing. Here's another statistic for you. We have our cell phones, and we've all seen it happen to us, where we have our cell phones, we say, I've had this cell phone for about 3 years. Why does it not hold a charge? And it just seems like well, we have what we call life cycles on batteries, and they are all the same. They are all limited to a certain amount of life cycles. On our original River, because remember, this is the River 2, on our original River, we had about 300 life cycles. This one has 3,000 life cycles. Wow. 3,000. It's simple, it's easy, it's independent, and ultimately, like I said, this is something when you have it at home, you check it off your list and you don't have to think about it again.
Absolutely.
Like you said.
And by the way, it's not just going to charge one thing.
Right.
Yeah, you can charge 11 different devices at the exact same time.
Yep.
Blows my mind.
Well, so 11 different devices. We give you all the ports that you need, right?
Right.
So you have all of your USB-A ports. This is going to be for all of your cell phones. Even, you know, talking about recharge. This is the fastest recharge rate in the industry, even faster than our original. Here, I'm going to flip it around so you can see where you plug it in.
That.
So on our original River, it was 0 to 80% in an hour. This one, when you plug it into the wall, is 0 to 100% in an hour. And that's not twice as fast as the competition. It's not 3 times as fast as the competition, which in and of itself would sound great.
Yeah.
It's 6 to 7 times faster than the competition. Right here, this little orange port is where you plug it into your DC adapter. We give you the DC cable. So while you're on a road trip, you plug it in, you say, hey, we'll just charge it on the way. And or with your solar panels in 2.5 hours with 210 watt solar panels. You can recharge this in less than 2.5 hours. That is unbelievable. And again, that goes to the story of it's a new battery, it charges faster, and it's only 13.5 pounds.
So it's not like we did this, made it the lowest price ever with the one that's been sitting in the back. This is like the newest, the best, the fastest, the most efficient, the most effective, the portable. I mean, and I want to say thank you. We have so many people who are already jumping onto the lines right now. And again, in the very beginning, I know I mentioned that we had the 2-pack of the solar panels. We had a little misinformation initially, but they are $300 each, right? If you want to just buy the solar panels separately, the regular price. So today, with this model, with the River 2 Max, when you buy the configuration with the solar panel, this is about $300. You're paying $79. Or it's $349, as you can see, that's the sale price there. But the value is incredible. Justin is going to show you the performance. For me, I know one day we've been begging and begging for rain here in Florida. It finally rains the other day. Okay, I lost internet, and then of course, in my home, we have actually an apartment next door. We lost all the power. Grab my incredible EcoFlow, over I go, because I have someone renting it, and at least he had phone, he had the ability to be able to have a fan, which it's like 120 degrees outside now. So all of this, the peace of mind, and I didn't even have to worry about it. I just got it and off I went. And we always say that so many times you think about buying something like this when you need it, right? When you're in the middle of it happening. Do yourself a favor and treat yourself now, Justin, right? And take advantage of this crazy buy.
Without a doubt. I always say this, and if I don't, then that's on me, because it's what's the best time to be prepared?
Yeah.
It's now.
Now.
You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. I know it's such a cliche thing to say, but it's true. We never know what's going to happen tomorrow. If you can make a decision right now, and again, that's why I said check it off your list. You know that you're going to have this at home, and you're prepared. You're prepared for anything.
Right.
You know, in life, we always want to feel like we can control everything. We realize we can't control everything, but what we can control is that we planned for the things that we can't control, like the weather.
Yes.
You know, we were, like you were saying, it hadn't rained here in what felt like 2 months.
Yeah.
And then we got a month worth of rain in a day. So it's like, careful what you wish for, because at any given moment, wow, that lightning hits, that thunder strikes. You can't plan for this.
No.
You know, it could be a rolling blackout. It could be one that you're not ready, but now you are ready. Here's what's nice. Let's set the tone really quick, because this happens, and in any other time you'd feel that anxiety, you'd feel that pit in your stomach. But how about this? One touch of a button, and that's it. And now your lights are on. Now your fan's running. And now, as Bobby, as you were saying, you're not in a hot home. You're not in a dark home.
Right.
You're in a home that, out of maybe the people around you, is the only one that has power, right? You have your independent power. You've made your plan. You did it today. And now you have that peace of mind. You know it's right there when you need it. But here's the other thing. It's peace of mind to have something like this. It's peace of mind to say to myself, I know that I can use it. Again, the simplicity aspect of this, I'm just going to go ahead and show you again. One touch of a button to turn it on, one touch of a button to turn it off. That's it. There's no noise. It's completely silent. At 13.5 pounds, this is something that's going to be not only a great form factor, but something that's going to sit right there on your kitchen counter or right by your bed, which we're going to show you where you can run all this. And here's the other thing. I know we just have that up close. If we can hold it for a little bit longer, I want you to see It tells you every bit of information that you need. So it's going to go ahead and convert that wattage. It's going to show you exactly how many watts are being used. It's going to show you your percentage right here in the middle, and then it's going to show you the time for how long it can run whatever you plug in. So there's no guessing involved. How long can I run my fan for? How long can I run my fan and my light for? It's right there, no guessing involved.
Exactly. And today, I do want to just jump in and say for everyone, first of all, thank you so much. If you know what, if you've never bought anything here, you've never shopped before here at HSN, what an absolutely perfect first purchase. It's very easy. You just dial that number. Obviously, you can open up your smartphone, hover it over the QR code. It will take you right to .com. But what we are doing today with this River 2 Max, as Jason has said, Justin, not Jason, Justin.
That's okay. It's Jason. It's Justin. What,
I do
Bobby,
the same
you
thing.
can
Whenever I answer to anything.
You can call me anything you want.
But as Justin has said, it's the power you're getting that, and you're going to see in a minute as we go over to the kitchen. It's not just your cell phone and your fan and your light. You can power your refrigerator. I talked about this one time when the power went out and I lost my wine.
That's right.
My entire wine cellar, which upset me so much. But if I'd had this, I could have saved it.
It says a lot about you.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
But you know what? It's true. You know, and often when we do this one, again, when that power goes out and we feel like, oh my goodness, we just spent all this money on our groceries. You can't leave the grocery store without feeling like we spent $100. Like it's $200. It's $300. We get home. We're like, what did we even get? One touch of a button, we've got now power to our lights in the kitchen. We've got power to our full-size refrigerator, to our freezer. And again, what are our necessities in life? What sustains us? Food, water, and power. You need to have power. And we say need because whether it's necessity for a medical device or any type of medicine that needs to stay cool, and or food, again, that is the sustenance that we need to continue to have the joy of life. We need to make sure that this stays powered on. For this one in particular, we got about 4 hours with our full-size refrigerator. On average, on some of these power outages, maybe it is just a few hours. Maybe it is just 2 to 3 hours that you have out of power. So you leave the refrigerator closed, and then you know that you at least have that power station just in case to plug that full-size refrigerator in. Just love showing you that because, again, we need to protect the things that we need for, like food and water.
Exactly. You know, I was just thinking too, my gosh, with what's happening today, and by the way, you know, a lot of our Today specials are numerous days. Today, it is today. You can buy 2 of these, right? If you're thinking about, which majority of people are, of buying the River 2 Max with the solar panel at only $40 more than just the unit alone. We've showed you that the 2-pack, the original retail of the 2-pack of the solar panels is like over $600. So for way less than that, you're getting both. And today, if you're buying 2 of these, maybe you want one for yourself, maybe you want to buy one as a family gift, or maybe for one of the kids, or from your mom, or whatever the case may be, you're still less than the retail value of one. Right. Maybe you have multiple floors in your home. Maybe you have, like we have an apartment next door and a workshop that my husband bought. How great is that? So, because I was even thinking about doing that myself, just to be able to get not 1, but 2. And while they are here, and again, just to put this out there for everyone, the purchase offer that comes with the solar panel, way light years ahead of just the unit on its own. And I love everything that you talk about, Jason, because you're right. It's not just, you know, being able to keep cool and being able to have your cell phone, but how many people out there, what about the CPAP machine? How are you going to run your CPAP machine? Or I mentioned at the very beginning, what would you do? I want you to take a moment right now and think about that. What would you do if, like, tomorrow or even tonight, the power went out? In some cases, in many parts of the country, I know we go through here in Florida, the power can go out. That power can be out not just for a couple of hours. It can be off for days. It can be off for weeks. You have the most important purchase. We sell a lot of fabulous things here at HSN, right? Anthony coming up in the next hour. We have jewelry. We have amazing things. But how you're going to protect your family, right? And that, we keep going back to the peace of mind. This is a power factory you're getting.
Yeah, well, exactly. You have your own independence of power. Again, we talk about reliance. We want to make sure that you are prepared in any type of situation. That's what this is all about. I want to show you, I've got a Curtis Stone induction burner right here. I often think about when I show this, you wouldn't think that this is even possible. So here we are powering up an induction burner inside without gas, without propane. And you can see right right here, I can already feel the heat coming off of this induction burner, where we'll be able to cook our food, not just keep our food cool, but now actually heat our food up. So instead of thinking, well, we'll only have cold food, but you never know when that power is going to go out. But the big thing is you never know when it's going to come back on, as you were saying. And if you're somebody who lives in an apartment or condos, you're sitting there and you're waiting and you think, well, but we've got a generator in this apartment building. Maybe you live in a high rise. Well, that generator is only for hallway lights and for the elevator. So you want to still consider, what are we going to do? You know, our producer was just saying, well, Rocky was like, well, what about upstairs and downstairs? Absolutely, the same exact thing. You know, for a lot of times, and I know we've had a lot of new customers recently, just for today, but if you already have a power station, if you already own a generator, maybe this is perfect for just upstairs, right? Maybe you already have one of our larger EcoFlows that stays downstairs, but you now have for your sub-level upstairs, or you now have one that's going to be extremely, extremely portable, and that's what this is. This is why it's become a customer pick, why it's so popular. Another reason why so many of you outside of the value have been picking up the bundle because of the solar panel is that it is about options and also eliminating other options.
I love that.
Right, this is my big reveal. Seeing this inside feels odd.
Feels scary.
Feels scary, right?
Yeah.
I mean, thinking about having gas inside is just not something that feels comfortable.
And transporting that,
Transporting it, going to the gas station, and then of course, this is, you know, this is a small one, right?
Yeah.
We would need one significantly larger to run our generator for, you know, days on end.
Exactly.
You're limited to how much gas you can save and or store. Okay, well, and that's right, and spend. I mean, how much is gas now? Gas is just unbelievably expensive. Again, we talk about food. Everything. Gas is the same. It's right there with it. You know what's nice about having your solar panel? We can replace that gas with our power station, and now we've got true sustainability and independence, where we can use our solar panel now to recharge our power station when it's not just 5 hours, but maybe it's 5 days. And you say, well, that's never going to happen to me. We've been out of power for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
2 weeks. I'm born and raised in South Florida. I've been through my fair share of hurricanes. You have, right? And, you know, my mom was stuck in that flash flood down in South Florida for 3-4 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
Again, 8 inches of rain in just a day. You can't prepare, and you can't think about, okay, well, that's going to happen. We know that's going to happen. Well, no, we don't, but we know that we can be ready in some sense. Here's the other thing. The solar panel is not just there to recharge your power station. You say, well, okay, well, how else am I going to use it? When you connect your solar panel to your power station, now it's a solar generator. So anything I've got plugged in to my power station, assuming this is at 100%, is now going to be powered by this, the sun, and by my solar. So any of the energy that is transferred from my solar panel will pass through my power station to any appliance that I've got connected. So if I've got 110 watts of solar, that means I've got 110 watts of free energy that I can power my lights, my fans, my refrigerator, my phones, my laptops, my tablets. So those are ways that you can use it. Again, great value, obviously $40 difference. It doesn't make any sense, but now another reason why you're going to want it.
You can't even think about it right at that point. And by the way, it is a huge customer pick. I would love it. We're going to pop up some reviews on the screen. Oh, I can't read them. That's true. But there they are at the bottom of the screen for you. But it is a huge customer pick. And that's not at the prices that we're doing today. Thank you so much for joining us. And by the way, we have had many, many people make their first purchase to HSN. What an amazing first purchase. And this is the time to do it. I mentioned in the very beginning, hurricane season kicked off June 1. It goes till November 30th. We have a long way to go, my friends. And like I said, last week for us already was enough to go, okay, be prepared. This is an opportunity. If you've just tuned in, Justin again is going to go through why this and how this is so different. But what we're doing today, and this is the first time in 3 years since the river has been part of the Today's Special line. It is our 6th anniversary of EcoFlow here at HSN, but you are looking at the lowest price we found. Look at the retails on your screen. Hence why, on the left at $339, that is just the unit alone. $379, $40 more. You are getting the solar panel, which we have them separately. You can buy them if you need more. Maybe you already have a unit and you need a solar panel. We have them. The regular price for 2 of them is $600, so they're $300 each for the solar panel. So even at that, you're paying like $79 for it today. The bottom line is, this is the hour, this is the time we are going to ship it to you for free if you have been thinking about it, or, you know, we do these hours really based on the fact that maybe you haven't thought about it. Like, you know, like I said, like Justin said, a lot of us don't think about it till we're in the midst of it. I will admit, I did the same thing. We sold them here for a long time before I bought mine. I am so glad I did. Absolutely my best purchase that I have ever made from us. And Justin, this is different, right? I mean, this is not, like I said, this is the new, I mean, the most efficient. You talked about more rapid charging with this one as well.
Yeah, right. So lasts longer.
Yeah.
It's more efficient. It's lighter weight. It's more affordable. And all of those different things. You think, well, yeah, I mean, those are all things that, of course, I would want, right? If I'm buying anything today, I want the newest technology, especially when it comes to an investment in backup power. And that's what you're getting. And you're getting it again from EcoFlow. We're the #1 brand here at HSN for power stations and solar generators, and globally #1 brand in that category as well, and expanding in so many different ways. When it comes to affordable and portable, those two important things right there, that's exactly what this embodies. The River 2 Max is the most portable power station that we have. The fact that this can still power up 80% of your home appliances. They can sit right here on your lap. They can be right there by your bed. They can be for you right by your home office. And your home office nowadays is your whole entire house, right? We can use this in a multitude of different ways. I want you to also think about this as an emergency power source. What does that mean? Well, for instance, for anybody who does work from home, if you were to lose power, you might lose out on any of the documents you're currently working on. You can have your computer plugged into your power station plugged into the wall, so that if you lose power, your EcoFlow automatically will kick in 3 milliseconds and continue to power whatever you've got plugged in. So how have we used that? Well, we got completely prepared. We went and bought $400, $500 worth of groceries. We're like, you know what? We're going to hunker down. We got everything we need. And then we had to evacuate because we were in a low-lying area and it was going to flood. Okay, great. Well, but I had my fish tank, and then I had $500 worth of food that was in the refrigerator that I wasn't going to take with me. Well, what we did was we plugged in our refrigerator to our EcoFlow into the wall. Same thing that we did with our fish tank, so that when we were gone, not even home, we knew that as soon as we lost power at our house, our EcoFlow is going to continue to power up and power our refrigerator and fish tank. When the power came back on, it would recharge the power station, and if the power went off again, then it would go back to being that power-reliant system for anything that we have as well. So something to think about. It's not something you can only use when you're home. It'll even work for you daily, even when you're not home as well.
I'm so happy we still had some. It's funny, when I was looking at this morning, I thought, oh, nope, we're never going to have some for the night shows. I'm so happy that we do. They're here. It's here right now. And the value, that's something that we honestly cannot say enough. And then in terms of consumer confidence, that's why in the very beginning I mentioned the importance of EcoFlow, that they are the #1 brand here. 5-year warranty that goes right along with it as well. So you have the ultimate in security. You have the easiest unit. By the way, portable, it weighs like 13 pounds. So you can very, very easily bring it from room to room. Or what you might want to do, which is exactly what many are now doing, is picking up more than one. The fact that you can buy both of these today, right? You could buy 2 of the units with the solar panel for less than the retail of one. That is, you know what? That is a real good today special. So we are thrilled about that. And by the way, we love to have you join us, shop with us. Don't forget that you can watch HSN lots of different places.